So I'm joined by Sandra. Sandra, hello.
Hello.
Beautiful day. So where are we?
I'm doing a little visit over to the nurseries.
So we're walking down the old dog walk. With no Russia.
No Russia.
And
She had a little walk at home this morning.
This could possibly, what you don't walk in the puddle, possibly be your last visit to the nurseries, and possibly the last time we'll ever walk down the dog walk together.
Well, possibly, but I was planning to be back a bit more than this.
Well, hey, not going with something that could be coming up. So you need to go back. If you're a new viewer here, we'll need to go all the way back to last summer, about June. We walked down here. We walked down to the sunset when the sun was setting over there, and we were talking about our possible new Lincolnshire life, and it was all a bit of a not a dream, but it was all sort of a bit of a wish, wasn't it?
We talked about sitting in our new garden by midsummer this year, didn't we?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, but as I say, I can remember we actually walked right down there because the sun was setting over, and a really nice evening and chaos on the campsite and all the rest of it. And here we are now in October, and say I'm coming to the end of my season, and the site is painfully quiet at the moment. You were talking about wasps before. A lot of these are honeybees. So we've got quite a rise in temperature. It's really weird. They're not aggressive for anything. Put your hand near them, they won't come near you. They're not like can't see any bumblebees today.
Mainly wasps.
No, these are honeybees. These aren't wasps. These are working honeybees. These little things. And even so late in the season, when Sandra's pulled in today, she nearly run over a fledgling, didn't you? Another little baby pigeon. So we're still pigeons are giving. Still birthing, that's the word we're looking for. Yeah, just a beautiful October afternoon. Hang on, there's a car. Oh no, shoot. So I've got a rival. I'm thinking there's a car just pulled in, but it's not. It's Sandra in the Honda. Where have you gone?
How are the pears doing?
So somebody said, funny enough, we had all the strong winds a few days ago, and a lot of the pears are still on the tree. But somebody said, yeah, these are the crab apples, but somebody was saying if you take the pears and put them on the windowsill for a few weeks, the bitterness and everything goes. But I just said no, these were very sour. These were.
I'm not totally convinced they are eating pears, to be honest.
No.
I mean, there's one at home, it's all pink and everything on the outside, but I bit into it yesterday and it's still very...
Yeah, to say but the least. But we've got the tail end of that hurricane in America. Apparently it's going to hit the UK. Is it tomorrow or the day after? So so Sandra's come down, so the awning's down now on the Caravan. But we have mentioned a few times now that a lot of things have changed with some of the ideas that we had. So as you'll now know, we've now got a go-bore folding caravan, haven't we? Which we've still not put up yet.
Well, we've done we've had a demo of it being put up and down when we bought it.
Very little one. Yeah, but not ourselves.
No.
And so our original idea, what we were going to do was, we've had the dandy up in the back garden, and we were going to take the dandy down and put the Adria around the back, but we're now going to leave the dandy up where it is because it's all set up and everything. Yeah, we'll cut through this way, and we'll leave the dandy up because we can just store things in there for now, and it's all in place and everything.
fairly sheltered around there.
Yeah, so we'll do that, but then we have now decided we are going to be selling the Adria. So I'm going to give you a bit of a walk around it.
It's done us good service, hasn't it? But,
so I think we've had it 8 years. It couldn't be 9 years. I've been wardening for 5 years, and we certainly had it for a couple of years before all of this started.
yeah.
So if I remember, I'm going to put a link up there to a video I did called My Tiny Home. And that video, I think it's about 60,000 views, went slightly viral, where you have a full tour of the Adria. But there it is at the moment, naked without an awning up. But what we're going to do...
Caravan, hasn't it, Neil?
Yeah, so I was just going to say what we'll do. We'll just go and take a look at it and see it. Explain what the plans are. My tiny home. So I've, in the last 5 years, where have you gone? In the last 5 years, I've spent the equivalent of 4 years actually living inside the Adria. It's if you knew what it is, it's the Altea 432, and there is a plate on it somewhere, and it is a importer. No, there is a plate on it. It is a 2006 van, so she's an oldish girl. But should we sit on the doorstep here? I can't sit on the chair because I've taken all the chairs. And there you go. Yeah, come sit down.
Well, the plate was behind the door.
Oh, come on, somebody's ringing. So that's the serial number, the MTPLM. Sorry, this is super lightweight, so for towing and things like that. We are in the shade here.
Shady couple.
What?
We're the shady couple. In the shade.
Am I like Slim Shady? The real Slim Shady? Well, the real Slim Shady, stand up. Right, sorry, yeah, we are in the shade. Right, sorry. Breaking news as you're watching this. That Sandra has just been offered another job. That was the call.
That was the call. But
we won't go into that on this vlog because this is about the Caravan. So yeah, that was actually literally a job offer. That's just well, you just accepted, haven't you? So look out for another vlog coming up very soon. I don't know, it's going to be on a Sandra Makes, where she can explain a little bit about it. But that'll do it. But yeah, coming back to the Caravan. So we got this again. It's got to be about eight, maybe even 9 years ago, and we've been all over in it. So let's go and have a quick look inside. If you've not seen inside before, let's just show people inside. So first of all, it's a continental caravan, which means the door is on the opposite side to a British caravan. And again, do check out that other video called My Tiny Home. And if you watch the front of the van, there's no window here, so when you're towing, you've got no fear of stone chips on the glass or anything like that. On this side of the van,
toilet cassette.
Yeah, that's your cassette. The vents for
fitted motor mover.
Yeah, motor mover. Vents for the fridge. Inside inside the front locker, there's a water container, so it doesn't have like a conventional like whale pump. Or a Truma pump. It works completely differently. It's got a super long A-frame, so you've got a bike rack on it. And then coming on this side here, it's just bedroom window, living room window, kitchen window. Right, so it's all a little bit chaos in here because, as I say, I'm currently in it. So there's a pneumatic gas heater here that works. There's so most of these cupboards are empty. Loads of cupboard space here. Wardrobe space. Wardrobe for hanging things on. Oh, that's like a musical instrument, that then.
Gas heater underneath.
Yeah, that's just it. Yeah, got the gas heater. It's got a three-way fridge, so we just had a new heater thing, thermostat fitted in there, with which I've got a bill here, funny enough. That was just done, £174. Fridge not working, remove, replace thermostat element. So that was just in. It's got a new leisure battery, although the Caravan doesn't have a 12-volt system as such, but you need a battery for the motor mover. It's fully fixed bed with a massive underbed storage. There's a full-size awning. We're letting go with this. There's a toilet and shower, wash basin area. Again, they're very lived in. There's a lot of junk on here at the moment, so there's a bit of mood lighting as well.
The cupboard spaces, I think, are pretty generous. So
yeah.
So nice. Bits in there.
Yeah.
Nice big space and all the way around.
So most of these are empty now. These are just bits for the computer. Got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of cupboard space. There's,
that mid cupboard there as well.
Yeah, there's another cupboard. Really handy on a lot of British vans. If you go to bed or you're watching telly, but you've got nowhere to put a cup of tea or a can of beer or a drink, we've got a shelf right at the back there, so you can put your glasses on there. Because when I go to bed, I always want to put my glasses at the back, and a lot of vans don't have anywhere for you to do that. More shelving up there, some open shelving.
You've got the two skylights as well, so it's nice and light when they're open.
Yeah, so I keep these closed. So the catches on these are slightly broken. So there's some Velcro on there, or I just clamp them up just to keep them in place. But these do open up. But because I'm in here all the time, I keep them closed. There's a divider. This thing here pulls all the way over for like privacy. Then there are, again, this is all covered. There's fly nets and blackout blinds that are multi-positioned. You can put them on different positions and things. On all the windows. The USB lights here, so these are dimmable. They've all, if I don't know, you can see that's dimmable. And above the bed, these have all got USB chargers, so they're all retrofitted, and down the other end as well. And this table can come down. This can make into another double bed, and there's tons of storage underneath the seats. There's a water heater under that one there for hot water.
We should probably say there is a sink and cooker.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
You don't really use it, but other people.
No. So where all this is here. So here now there is a big sink underneath here, stainless steel. No, sorry, 3 gas rings are here.
There's gas and sink.
And then there's a full-size sink here as well. So the reason why I've got all of this on is because I'm doing that much washing up and everything. I tend to do all my washing up in one weekly washing up, if that makes any sense. So this piece of wood won't be with this or anything. And then it's obviously cupboard space. This knife and fork drawer is a bit wobbly. I need to look at this, whether I can put a bit of fiberglass on it and everything. And then there's there's a heater there. Sorry, you got more space here, and then there's more space underneath here. Yeah, as I say, there's a full video where you can come and see all about it. And the beauty of this layout is if Sandra goes to bed, because she goes to bed a lot earlier than me, that I can sit down here on this dinette table, and yeah, but you've got enough space for 4 people to sit round and have a meal. And so I do all my video editing and everything here. That's just currently where I've got my microwave, and I have a television, but obviously the microwave, the television and stuff won't be coming with it. So we're going to be selling it. So let's bring the chair into some. We haven't got any chairs. I've taken all the chairs home. Bring the steps into some sunshine. There we are. There we go. We'll see here a little bit better. Taking the autumnal weather. This, you may never come in my garden again.
I might.
Yeah, but you might not. This could be your last visit. The nurseries. Get me out of here. So if you're interested in buying this or you want any more information, my email address is always in the description down there below. So we will be, I don't know whether we're going to be putting it onto a possibly just eBay auction with a reserve or a bin, a buy it now price. We're a little bit unsure, but if you wanted to make us an offer, a sensible offer, we've got an idea roughly of what we're going to be looking for it. Do get in contact. But yeah, we so I keep saying about people copying us, or not copying us, people that aren't original, people out. So we did a video, I'm guessing at least 7 years ago, about staying at Gloucester Services on the M5 in this caravan. And now we stayed at Gloucester Services overnight. We were the first ones to actually did one of them videos, and we did it in this caravan. And then we've had a few weeks down in Cornwall, haven't we?
That was a cold night, I remember though.
Which was a cold night? Cornwall or Gloucester?
Gloucester Services.
So Gloucester, so what we did was, I think we set off at something like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, got there 1, 2 in the morning, set up, and then you were able to have a breakfast, and then your last 3 hours into Cornwall, wasn't it? So yeah, but we've done Cornwall. We did that campsite near Hale, the one where there was a strange man, wasn't it, right at the end of the season. We did the Haven camp.
Strange man.
Yeah, we walked on the campsite. So you got a continental caravan. That's a beautiful pitch there. You can't have it. It's a beautiful pitch here. You can't have it. And he was dead grumpy, wasn't he?
I thought you meant the strange man with the dog trees. But
Oh no. Was that in Cornwall?
Yeah.
I think that was on that campsite. Perranporth, yeah. Then we camped near Perranporth. We had two weeks. And then we had
went to the lakes, didn't we? Yeah.
We went to
The wedding.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, Rob, my best man, got married, and we stayed in this. We made a long weekend out of it, didn't we? Yeah,
great.
we went up to the lakes. We've been at the side of Lake Bala in here, and obviously I did a season in West Wales at Dolbrin. You came down there a few times. Somerset working. South Lake District working, Hadrian's Wall, that was absolutely fantastic up there. Absolutely such good memories of Hadrian Wall campsite. And again, this was my home. And then for the last 3 years here. And then again, where else were we? So Belmont Hall was our little go-to local place, loads of times in the Adria there.
It's in Cheshire, in case people are wondering.
Yeah. Shady Oak.
Was that where Sky kept falling in the canal?
I think it was. Yeah, where he was running along the canal bank and then jumping in. Went to Delamere Forest with Lee.
You did?
Just me and Lee.
We went up to what's that place near Goosenar?
Yeah, good. All the thingy club.
Social club.
Social club. Yeah. Whittingham and Goosenar.
Yeah.
Brilliant little campsite there, right with a little social club at the side of it. Yeah, they went there loads of times. North Wales. Frith Beach. But we've had loads of holidays in this, and absolutely fantastic. As I say, she's an old girl.
It's also winterized, so it doesn't get over cold in winter, and it's a little bit insulated from very hot sun as well, so it's good that way. So
you say there is a gas heater. We've never really used a gas heater. The only time I've used a gas heater, when I was doing the Altrincham Festival, I used to overnight in this off grid. But we have a little electric heater, and literally within 5 minutes the caravan's warmed up if it does get a bit chilly. There's a pigeon flying over my head.
As soon as it gets toasty, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then I'd say all the windows open in summer, the skylights all open and everything. But we've had some...
So you get a nice hot shower if you need to, it all works fine.
Some absolutely amazing times, and I say the reason we're selling it is we've got the Goba, and the reason we've got the Goba is because we can put it into the garage, but if we need garage space we can pull it out. So if somebody wants to stay with us at our new place and there's no room in the bungalow, we can pull the Goba out, and then when we're finished we can pull the Goba away, and things like that. But as I say, we were
like that versatility. Yeah.
So we were originally going to put this round the back at the home, but then we'd have 2 caravans, which we don't need, because obviously we've got these in the back bedroom now and stuff. So we're going to keep the Dandy for now. We're going to keep the Dandy up because that's got stuff inside it just for storage. And as I say, we've got the Goba caravan. Yeah, it's been. Sorry, we had a series of Dandy trailer tents, and it was really sad when we got rid of the very last one, wasn't it? And our Dandy days came to an end. Oh, it's been hit on the head by a fly. Yeah, that went off to a lovely couple, actually. The old Dandy, the big one with the toilet compartment. But yes, and the bed is super comfortable. I can't ever explain how comfortable that bed is as well. You don't need a lot of. Don't ask me why now, but a lot of modern caravans, the beds are so uncomfortable. People have to go and get duvet mattresses made for them. But you won't need that with this. It's super comfy. And it's got, yeah, it's just been ideal, and it's super lightweight to tow as well. So if you want the MLTM sort of towing weights and everything, have a look there. Can you see that there? There's your 1,100 kilos. Super light. The MRO is 825 and the TAP 275. So it's super lightweight. You don't need a massive great big car to tow. So say if you want more details on it or whatever, it'll be available from early November, I'm guessing. And if you don't get any interest here, as I say, we will be putting it onto eBay. But we just thought some of you out there could get a chance to buy one of these. I looked on eBay. I've been looking for the last 3 weeks, and there isn't one of these on eBay for sale. They are super rare to come up. They don't come up very often.
That's genuinely been really good, hasn't it?
Well, yeah. Well,
cosy, snug, and just not over big, but big enough. Isn't it?
I think the dinette table, the dinette table thing being set up all the time, and obviously the big one is the fixed bed, and where the fixed bed is, because it's at the front of the van, it's dark. It's all, so when you're sleeping, you're in a dark space without loads of daylight and millions of blinds to pull down. But when we bought it, obviously we had no idea at that point in time that I was going to become the campsite warden. And as I say, out of 5 years of doing the job, it's the equivalent of 4 years of that time I've actually physically lived in it. Let's say she's old. Well, not old, 2006.
I mean, clearly it's still occupied, but we'll give it a deep clean, won't we? Before
it might not look like it, but I have actually did give it a good go over a few weeks ago. But it needs once I'm completely out, out of it, it wants a proper clean and everything. But yeah, we'll provide a water container, a grey waste container. We'll provide a hookup cable with it. It's got a motor mover, which is dunk. It's got a full-size awning, and we'll throw in the porch awning. I've just done a video that you'll have seen probably yesterday of me taking down the porch awning. It's a poled porch awning, but super sturdy. But any lightweight awning can come on this one. We've had different ones over the years, haven't we? But
yeah.
So yeah, we'll throw in we'll throw in the porch awning free of charge.
In fact, on the Cornwall trip, we did at the time have a
blow
up one, didn't we? But in that storm, it didn't hold up very well.
We had to take that down in the middle of the night, didn't we? Literally, I don't know what time it was, midnight or something.
Neil, this is not going to hold up, and Neil going, "Oh, it'll be fine." Anyway, it didn't hold up. Yeah, so
that was a Sun Camp.
Take it down. Yeah.
Sun Camp lightweight. Blow up one, air awning. When the air awnings were new on the market at the time, not many people had them, and that was in Cornwall, wasn't it? So again, my email is down there below if you want any more information. Right, I think we'll finish this video off here. And as I say, I'm not too sure whether it's going to be Sandra's last visit to the nurseries, or whether well, we will come back, I'm sure. We'll come back and see the new wardens next year. We might come back in October. That'd be really weird to come here, wouldn't it, and not be working?
A little bit, but I'm thinking springtime in Willow, personally. Fast and nicely.
I'm sure. They think, well, look how much this has grown. You've got loads of it.
I've got enough for now, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. So look out and say, so the Sandra is going to be starting a new job, so we're going to have some more news on that this time, unlike the last job that sort of started but didn't get going, which I told you about. And this job that Sandra's doing is going to coincide with me finishing at the nurseries to sort of replace my wage here. And I say I'm going to have a few weeks off, and I'm not too sure, but obviously I'm going to be then looking for something as well. I actually put in a job application, which I'm not going to get, for a local authority. I'm not going to say what it is. I've got no chance of getting it. But I thought it was illegal, especially with the local authority, that one of the required questions was wanting your date of birth. I thought that had been outlawed because there's ageism. But because I only look 37, I'm not a shave. I
don't know, but when I was at my old job, I was updating my CV, and they said, "Oh, why have you got your date of birth on there? You don't have to put it on anymore." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." So I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be on there.
No. But that was actually on that was on a local authority recruitment site. But on my CV, I don't care. Everybody can see how old I am, and on my CV, I've even got a photograph. So it's illegal for people to ask for a photograph of you pre-interview as well, because they can prejudge without giving giving you an honest thing. But I send a photograph anyway, because I don't think I scrub up well for 37, do I? Was
You're
it
doing
40,
all right.
Was it 47?
You're doing all right. 47. Allegedly.
I thought it was 37. Right. Anyway. Yeah. The Adria Caravan.
It's a lovely late September afternoon, isn't it? I know it's technically October, but
well,
it feels like a late September afternoon. It does feel like it.
Middle of October.
That's the feel of late September. I don't know.
It's gone cooler. So this morning, I was saying that I was taking down the awning. I had all my hoodies were all off. I was down to a shirt, but I've ended up putting a hoodie back on. Right, should we say ta-ra, Sandra?
Yeah, good to see you all, and speak soon.
And remember, you never know. One of your days could be an Adria holiday day if you buy our caravan.